Hello YouTube, Ziggurat here again, and I'm bringing you another money making guide. Only this one we're going to be using the Barrows. There's a really cool history behind the Barrows brothers actually. They were like warrior kings or something, and they led a march across Montoya, and they died, and died like somewhere near here, and their men managed to hold off the vampires just long enough to build these 6 graves. As you find out in the original Mahajit, there's a 7th one buried right next to Verrock right over there. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about a guide, alright? Well, first thing you'll need is you will need some good melee armor. Torag has like the highest defense that normal people can afford. It's better than Bandos, so I recommend it. Slayer Helmet's decent, but if you have something better, by all means. Fire Cape, because it boosts different things. I recommend a Dragon Defender for offhand, because it boosts your attack, but you could also do a Spirit Shield for the prayer bonus, since you pray a lot here. Ring, I'd actually recommend a Ring of Wealth, which I forgot, so I'm going to teleport and get that. Another thing I recommend would be the Draken's Medallion, because you could teleport straight to the Barrows and straight to Berg de Rot, which has a you teleport right behind the bank. Right there. Doesn't even use a charge, since it's so close. In your inventory, if you're wielding some kind of melee weapon in your inventory, you want to have some either runes for a spell or a polypore staff. I highly recommend a polypore staff. It is so amazing at the Barrows, I can't even tell you. And a holy wrench, which if you're over here most people have it. It's from Rum Deal. It boosts the amount of Anyway, the Holy Wrench increases the amount of prayer points any drink from a flask or a normal vial increases the amount of prayer points it restores. It's not a wield thing, it just sits in your inventory and it boosts it. Alright, so I'm going to run down that list one more time. Melee armor, a melee weapon, either a Dragon Defender or a Blessed Spirit Shield, or actually any kind of spirit, like a Lasian, but not a normal Spirit Shield. I wouldn't, because Dragon Defender over that. But Shield, Polypore Staff, Holy Wrench, depending on your prayer level, and depending on if you have the curses or if you're on normal prayers, depends on how many prayer pots you need. You won't need any food at the Barrows if you have prayer pots, because prayer at the Barrows completely deflects all damage from any of the brothers. Now, after you do Barrows for a little while, you're gonna want to make up your own little method of how to do it. But what I do is I want to go to Darox first. He is the brother that once you get him down low enough health, if he gets a hit in, he can easily KO you. So you're going to want to turn on Deflect Melee, have your mage weapon equipped, search the sarcophagus, and kill him. Now the hits you're going to see from my Polypore, which is this cool skin, is going to be a lot higher than most people's will be, because I have 99 magic. I got that a long time ago. So it's kind of... Darok is the strongest and most sought after armor of the Barrows, because of his ability to hit higher when he has lower health. There he goes, and Darok showing her brother slain. And now whenever I'm in the Barrows, his little head's gonna float around somewhere and annoy the crap out of me. And the next one I do is Kirill, because it can be a pain. You need more prayer on him than you do on any of the other Barrows brothers. He can easily tear you a new one if you don't have prayer on. And you need to melee weapon him because the combat triangle, mages over here, and they get owned by rangers, who get owned by melee, who get owned by mage. Just make sure you watch your prayer closely, because little floating heads come up. You can lose 20, actually you can lose like 100 prayer points just in like 2 seconds that the head pops up. Right there, see that head pop up? Lost almost 100 prayer points. But yeah, I just recently did the quest for the curses, and I really like him. Like, if he hits high enough, and I deflect it, it goes back at him. And it's really cool. Anyway, and then after Kirill, since you don't need melee anymore, you go to a Rim, since he drains melee stats before he starts attacking, which makes him a pain in the ass. You don't need to turn on attack on protect from mage until he casts all three. See that? All three things, until all three of your stats are drained a little bit, because he's going to keep trying for that until all three stats drained. Now he's going to start attacking. People say you could also sap his mage, but I don't know. I don't think it works. I never tried it on an NPC, so I don't know if it works. But, you know, test it out. Get back to me. I really appreciate it. Alright, so there, the 3 hardest ones are down. Now you got 3 little punks to take care of. Go to Varrock. Oh, he's not here. He's my tunnel. So Varrock's my tunnel. When you say Varrock, when I say Varrock's my tunnel, it means when you are about to go loot the Barrows chest, where you get the Barrows armor from, it means he's the one guarding the chest, and you have to defeat him very last. And if you're defeating a melee brother, make sure you have your polypore equipped. I do make that mistake sometimes. God damn it, Kirill. Now, I will show you, if you don't have the Draken Amulet, how to get down here, and how to, if you don't have a polypore, how you can attack him. You can, because if you don't have 80 magic for the polypore, I do recommend you have 70 strength, 70 range, and 70 magic for a black salamander. Because before polypore came out, that's what everyone used at the Barrows, because it has melee, ranged, and magic options right here. And so it'll definitely help. You can mage the melee brothers. You can range a Rib and melee Kirill. So if you use the black salamander, but if you can, definitely use the polypore, because it's a lot cheaper per use. Each different charge is a lot cheaper than it is on a black salamander. Now that you've killed 5 Barrows brothers, you go and you go to your tunnel. And your tunnel is either the one that said there's a tunnel here, or the one that you haven't checked yet. I've had that happen before. Strange coincidences. When the last one I go to check, I usually try and equip my melee weapon before I go in here, because I don't want to waste charges on these little monsters right here. You just gotta kind of look for the doors that you can go through. Go through them. Oh, look, there's Varrock. There. Now he goes down. Now you don't need to defeat anyone after you open up the chest. Keep looking for the open door. Right there. And if you do it enough times, make sure you can memorize the puzzles, because it's always the same answer. Always the same answer. See how fast I click that? Didn't even have to look at it. And another cool thing with the Draken's Amulet, after you open up this, search the chest, get your loot. Ooh, Varrock's Flail! Awesome! Hey, not bad from videos. It was a quick tutorial and I got a Varrock's Flail, yeah. Draken's Amulet. Teleport straight out of here, straight to the front of the Barrows, so you don't have to walk through the thing all again. And see, let's price check that real quick, just what I got from that. $180K, just that one thing, and all I did was drink 4 things of a prayer flask, which that divided by 6, pull up a calculator for those. 7,924 divided by the 6 doses is 132.6667. I'm gonna round that up to 130. Wait a minute. Yeah, 1,321. 1,321 times 4. That's how much I used. I used 5K. Got 180. Pretty good deal, right? Took like 5 minutes. And what I would not recommend doing is what that person just did. He had full mage armor on, because full mage armor, the melee brothers will eat you alive with full mage armor on. I'm telling you this from experience. They will eat you alive. I had to teleport out 3 times during the Barrows when I had full mage armor on. I'm telling you this, use melee armor. It is so much better. Alright, that's it. That would be the tutorial. Oh, I'm going to keep doing some Barrows until I run out of prayer pots. Peace out, YouTube.